Hello, ladies and germs. Mr. T-Virus here, bringing you back to Amnesia, The Dark Descent. So I know we didn't really get very far last time. Oh crap, stuff's happening.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
Oh, gosh. Blind me, why don't you? Okay, so that was, another flashback there. It's tough and pliant. It can't be torn by hand or tools. Let's see. Mementos. Some sort of organic tissue blocks the path to the refinery. Can it be dissolved? In fact, yes, it probably could. But you know what? Nope, screw this. I am out of here. I am sick and tired of this Brennenburg Castle. I'm out. I'm just going out the main entrance here. Nope. Goodbye, Roaches. Say hi to Alexander for me. I am done with his crap. Oh, crap. That's not happening. Okay, well, I guess I'm stuck here. Anything? Woohoo! Oil. Oh, gosh, I swear, this game. Roaches, go do something productive with your lives. Like, go bother Freddy in the crew or something. Or Pyramid Head or someone. Let's see, I guess this is all that's left. Ooh. Nope. Give me the tinder. There we go. Okay, so this hallway here is essentially just the first real hub. Connects to the first couple areas. Laboratory and the wine cellar. Oh, goodness. Let's go to the lab first. Need to look for something to dissolve the tissue. The door slammed shut behind him, and he knew he would never again see the old tailor at Berkeley Square. Another lone soul in London seemed appropriate somehow. Oh. Come on, Daniel, keep it together, man. Sorry, didn't mean to bother your nap. Ooh, more oil. Don't you be growling at me. Oh, okay, fine. Go ahead and growl at me. Go ahead. Oh, goodness. Why am I doing this to myself again? Thought it was hard enough just getting through the game once. And I tried starting it several times, as a matter of fact, and didn't get very far in some of those attempts. No! Oh, jeez. Oh, enough with... Oh. You! Get off my screen! Oh my gosh, I swear, every single time that comes up, I think that's something real right there. Okay, let's see what we got here. Another note. Chemical relocation. The lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiments has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will likely be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can to move them to the wine cellar. Let's see. Of course, chemical ingredients have been moved from the laboratory to the wine cellar. I just read that. Why are you giving me a memento for that? Just why? Oh, and why does it have to be the babies crying, too? That's never good. Oh, what are you doing down there? I don't like this. I don't like this. Oh, great.
So there should be more coop rats. Let me see. And one part aquaforce.
Oh, blind me, why don't you? I swear it's just going from constant light to darkness. Give me that Tinda. Want the Tinda. No, stop that. Early alchemy experiment. This is my third attempt to produce artificial vitae. The former compounds lack the potency I need, but I sense I'm close. Calamine and orpiment are given, and the cuprite binds them well. This time I will attempt aqua regia instead of aqua fortis, and hope it will produce a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acid and proves impractical to put to any use except as a detergent. Okay, good to know. Organic tissues react especially violently to the solution and should be handled with the greatest care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that I will find an alchemic solution to my predicament. Okay, so let's see. So that's the calamine, orpiment, cuprite, and aqua regia. Stop the sounds. Oh. Oh, you did not just backsass me, chair. You did not. Okay, so I guess the chair's throwing a temper tantrum right now. Well, excuse me. Who poo-pooed in your Cocoa Puffs today? Oh, lying to me. One day I will return. If it wasn't for the thought of you, my love, I wouldn't be able to go on. When I find myself doing terrible things, I take comfort in you. As long as I am able to think of you and long for a life together, I know I'm better than the others. I weep for them. They lust for power with... Will you stop stepping around upstairs? I'm trying to read. They lust for power without restraint, where I only crave for fair judgment and a safe return. Damn it. Stop it! Okay, you know what, Jared? You stay in your little corner. You deserve to time out. Throwing temper like that. So unprofessional! Okay. So I guess that's all that's in here. Nope, I lied. Tinda. Who's walking around up there? Stop it! Okay, well, I'm out of here. I swear, these areas are actually really small, but they seem like they go on forever. And ever and ever and ever and ever. Okay, so I need to get to the wine cellar. He fell to the kitchen floor. Tears were beginning to well in his eyes as he received the first kick in his stomach. Hazel remained hidden in fear she too will be punished. Oh dear. Let's go. Nope. Nope. Sorry, lady, you're on your own. I ain't got my own problems to deal with. Wine cellar. Let's see. It's locked and will not open without a key. Of course. Okay, so I guess we do have to go help whoever that is. I thought I had my own problems to deal with. I don't need to tack on anyone else's. It's probably up here. Because I don't think there were any other doors downstairs. Nope, won't budge. And I actually believe this is where... I actually saw a speedrun video once where they actually glitched through a good part of the game to skip it. I want to say these windows were like the first hub to do that. Okay, let's see. Archives. Oh, goodness. I don't like this. Hey, Tinder, what you doing down here? All alone. Can I go in here? Nope. Budge. Okay, well, I guess it's the archives, then. Traveling to Dover meant going through Canterbury. He made sure to pay a visit to avoid the sense of guilt connected with neglect of family. Yes, always visit your family. Be sure to write to your grandma, too. Oh, the sounds. It's not even the music, it's just the sounds, just the random snaps and clicking. Ugh. Let's see. Okay, so here we go. First note.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Yes, for science! For great science! Okay, yep. Dagnabbit roaches, go away. No wonder why they're called pests. Let's see. Anything interesting about you? Nope, okay. I'm gonna set you back. I think that's all that's in this room here. Let's see. Catalogs. Oh, you mean like shopping catalogs? I thought those were like out of date. Yeah, I know that. Bad joke. Bad joke. Notes. Wilhelm's contract. I hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years when my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg, is to recommend my services at the Prussian royal court and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break this seal. Wilhelm, House of Garrick. Okay, so we found this contract. There's probably going to be another player involved here. Let's see. Anything in here? Any Tinda? Any Tinda? Any Tinda? Tinda! Bingo! 3 times the charm. Okay, let's see. Let's see, study. Let's see. Nope, can't seem to pick up that note. Blah. Okay. What was that? I swear, I just heard, like, some sort of mumble or something. I don't like this. Okay. Nothing in here, just a couple shirts. Don't know why it's just shirts, but I don't know. People do stuff like that, I suppose. Any Tinda? Tinda! Bingo! Yay. Okay, another note.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
It's a trap! How come no one ever listens to me? It's always a trap! But seriously though, was it really necessary just to have that one last line of dialogue? Just for that extra page right there. Okay. Hello? Anyone here? Anyone? Let's see, old tones. No? Dang it, mice! Why you do this? You know, if that music wasn't so beautiful and I was supposed to feel like I was alone in here, I would be totally okay with that, but nope. More oil, another tinderbox, anything in here? Just the sounds, I don't like this! Okay, how's my sanity looking? Head is pounding, hand shaking. Oh gosh. All is good elsewhere. Oh, crap. Already using too much of it. What was this again? Oh. Ugh. Well, enough with the sounds and crap. Okay, let's see. What we got here? Anything? No? Nope, nothing. Of course that one's locked. Local history. Hello? Anyone? Oh, oh my gosh, I swear I keep hearing all these growls and grunts. So was that the piano someone was playing earlier? It's beautiful, but I don't understand why you're here to begin with. I thought I was all alone. Sure. Save me. This is just going to be a bunch of me just hiding in a corner somewhere. Nope. Good gravy. Oh, why are there blood on the rocks? What is that? Oh, gosh. Let's see, anything in here? Ooh, more oil. That's always good. Especially since I'm using way too much of that. Let's see. Need to actually use more tinder boxes. Nope, nothing in here. Let's see what we got. Yeah, I think I'm going to make this episode a little longer just to make up for the short intro. Oh, blind! Ow! Ow!
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the walls. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Oh. Blinds me again. Dang, Navigame, it's like too dark 1 minute and then too bright. Pretty sure I've already said that before, but you know what? Screw it. Tabulae maps. Oh, please tell me this time. I think it is. Oh, yeah, of course. Of course. Trapped. Oh, boy. Alright, but yeah, I think once I'm done with this room, I'm going to wrap up this episode here. Just need to explore a little bit more. More tinder. Tinder! Nope. Nope. Okay. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Man down! Man down! Does this note smell like chloroform to you?
17th May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light.
I don't know, it seems like you're walking just
It was
fine, dude.
waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light.
Ooh, shiny. Nice shiny.
I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Who's playing piano? Oh, dang, damn it. Oh, right. I get out through here, don't I? Fragile but not breakable by hand. Ha! I laugh. That's funny. Oh, dang.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Enough with the flashbacks, it's too dang bright. Let's see. Okay, here's the door here. You know what? This is usually the kind of puzzles where once you solve it, it actually starts pushing someone for you. Alright. Okay, so let's see. Need to find those books. Okay, so they're the ones sticking out right here. So let's just need to find the other two. So there's the first one. There's the other. And... okay. And here we go. And boom! Ha ha! Okay, so let's see. Here's a key. Oh, another note. Regarding closing of the wine cellar, Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty servants. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brennenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave, or they will starve. Whichever comes first. They can rot for all I care. Maybe I will feed them some wine. It would, in a sense, solve both of my problems. That's not very nice. Of course, it's probably Alexander writing this, so what do I expect? You know, it's always one of those where as soon as you pick up something important in a horror game, it usually starts throwing something at you. Oh, nope. See what I tell ya? Nope. So much nope. Seems like that box barrier didn't do a whole lot. Hello? No. Hacks! Oh, goodness. Alright, well, I think this will almost do it for this episode right here once I get out. Let's see. You go this way. Oh! No. Not the music! Nope. Hello? Oh, goodness. Oh, I do not like this at all. Yep, I'm just done with this crap. Just gonna go home, go bed. Nope. Keep running. The stone slabs looked like a safety measure. It wasn't meant to be moved ever again. Oh, jeez. Oh, son of a biscuit. Okay. Alright, well, I think we're going to call it good here for now. Okay, so until next time, guys, this is Mr. T-Virus signing out. You're awesome. Thank you for sticking with me. So remember to like, favorite, subscribe, and all that other good stuff. I'll see you next time.